Alright, so it has been since January 3rd where I posted almost 20 days. It's been like 2.5 weeks since I've posted, and I've gotten a lot done in this time frame, and I'm not sure why I didn't post, but I'm just gonna kind of flip through my notebook starting from January 3rd. I've been consistent with journaling and reading. I finished Think and Grow Rich, not Think and Grow Rich, I finished Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. I believe I was on page like 100 something in that, 500 page book. Finished it. Now I'm on page 117 of Think and Grow Rich. This book, it's like a hard read for me, but I like it. It's definitely increasing my mind. I'm not sure, but I also upgraded the setup. I'll show you guys that. Actually, I might as well just do it right now. I got a second monitor just watching YouTube right now, and I pulled up my channel to see the last time I posted. Let's see what my daily gain is. Daily gain is 34.67. Yesterday it was like 50 something, and let's take a look. SoFi hit $18 today, then we dropped back down to $17.90, and then I'll check pre-market in a second, but we struck $18.09 today for SoFi, and then pre-market's right here. We're up 3 cents pre-market, but SoFi was a great day. $1.40, 8%. SoFi, I bought since the last time I posted. Actually, let me see. SoFi. Wait, pressed the wrong button. Is it still showing? Yeah, I can't see the camera right now. SoFi. I have 29 of them right now. I'm up $37 today. The last time I purchased SoFi other than today was the 14th, where I bought 3 of them, and then the 3rd, my last video, where I bought 5 of them. So I bought 9 more since that last video. And we've only been gaining with SoFi. We're up 70 with it. Some of my other stocks are down a little bit, but that's all right. But we are now up $166 today, or in total, which isn't bad, but definitely want to get that some more. And then let me set this back up. All right, my options trading. That is one of the main reasons I wasn't really posting. It's because I submitted options trading for level 2, and it took them a long time to like just get through that and start it, or to do it, and they denied it. So now I have to wait 90 more days before I can apply for another options level. So that kind of set me back a little bit. I figured that out right before I went to my cousin's house, and honestly, I was on the verge of tears because I waited so long for that, and I had a huge plan. My plan involved it. And then I remembered in Rich Dad's Guide to Investing, it was talking about like basically not blaming anyone else for your mistakes. I was blaming E-Trade because they didn't accept it, but really I could have reviewed my stuff better. I could have went through it. I could have waited a little bit before I submitted it. And then I was thinking, what came to mind from Rich Dad's Guide to Investing, I don't know why I just paused there, but basically don't think with your emotions and don't blame others for your mistakes. Take responsibility for it. So that was the first thing that happened. And that kind of just like calmed me down a lot. And then I'll Think and Grow Rich right here. My burning desire is 25K before graduation. It's a goal I've set for myself. And honestly, once I figured out that options thing, I thought it was over. I was just going to scratch up the goal and make like 25K by the time I'm 90 years old. But I realized it's a desire I have. So then today, after this video, I'm going to start coming up with ways to make 25K from investing and trading before graduation. I can't options trade, and I need a job to supply me with money. But right now I'm at $1,500, and I'm up 10%. And I started a couple months ago in October. So what's that? October, November, January, February. 4 months ago, and I'm up 10%, which isn't bad. But SoFi is, that's why I've been buying a lot of it, because I believe it's going to shoot up, and it's a relatively cheap stock right now, and I'm shooting for 100 SoFi. So then I can start selling covered calls as well. But off that note, so now I have to make a new plan with investing, and I want to do investing because that's what I'm really trying to get myself into. That's what all my books are for up there. So after my last video, what have I done? What is millionaire me doing? I need to start acting like millionaire me, just replicating what he would do, what I would do. It also said that in this, and I realized that after. I just wrote down a bunch of stuff, like getting up early. I've been very disciplined lately. I've been getting up 5:45, way before I have to go to school, reading, eating healthy, 25 push-ups as soon as I wake up, nonstop, like I can't break in between them. 25 push-ups as soon as I get up, brush my teeth, pray, make my bed. Never wanted to make my bed. I don't sleep in a made bed. My bed's right there. It's made right now. As soon as I get in, I kick my feet up to lift the covers. And then I just make like my daily schedule, and I've been following it, been journaling, but I've been staying pretty disciplined with that area. Never really have been. I'm staying consistent. Okay, creating content. Ooh, I haven't been doing that. I posted a couple TikToks, which have been doing pretty decent, but okay, next page. That was all I did that day. Now we're on January 4th for my January 4th journal. I'm not going to read my journals because if you guys want, you can look at them, but I just don't want to read a full page right now. Oh, I remember this day. I was planning summer 2025 once I graduate. I will take this summer off once I graduate only if I make $25,000 into my portfolio. Follow my plan. No days off. Stay consistent the whole time. I don't think I've had any days off, really. Sunday. Ooh, this Sunday I actually did. So I can't take this summer off now. I took a day off. I wrote it in my journal too. I was at my cousin's house and didn't do anything all day. I will spend that time in the summer unemployed, but still trading and investing while I figure out my next plan. Make myself want, hold on, I don't know, I can't read my own handwriting. And make myself want it even more by having that 3 months vacation in the nice weather. So basically, that'll push me forward because I love summer. Like every single summer, I'm just thinking, man, this is the life I want. I want to be free. I want to be in the nice weather, do whatever I want with my day. But so I'm not going to be doing that. And trading and investing is the way that I have a plan to get rich and get successful. Is trading options and just longer term investments, and then also not just paper assets like real estate, just anything like that really, which I have a plan for as well. I will make it happen. I will make 25K trading options and investing before my graduation. That's kind of like the affirmations or whatever you want to call them. Learn to read financial statements and balance sheet. Done both. I can understand them pretty well now, or very well now. Not very well, but pretty well. I'm actually going to practice some a little later. How I will cut out distractions. This is all in one day, I believe. I'll let you guys know once the day's end. Limit my time scrolling. Start fading away from people who hold me back. Spend more time isolated and learning. Put my phone on D&D more often. Phone's on D&D right now. Start meditating before investing my time. Start meditating before investing my time, and in general to clear my mind from useless thoughts. I do need to start spending more time with no electronics, nothing, just sitting in my bed, like, thinking. Then I came up with my financial statement. This was as I was learning them. Income not available, as in like a job. This is so income, and then it goes down to our assets, which lead into income, and then our liabilities, which lead into expenses. My income, not available. But I realized after I did it, my assets are my income. But I don't take the income and spend it because I'm investing right now, I'm not trading. My expenses are insurance, clothing, food, and other expenses. My liabilities are my motorcycle and my car. And then my assets are paper assets and my education that I've been putting myself in. Because that is an asset. And then I redid my financial statement. This is the clear one. I should have seen this first. Basically the same thing, but more descriptive. Then how I will become a better person. I will stop judging people. Stop making fun of people for something they can't control. get closer with God, and help others. I never really was big on making fun of people for something I can't control, but I know I have done it before, and even just thinking back, it kind of makes my stomach kind of like just feel twisted. Like, why was I don't know why I'd ever do that. And I'm not saying I'm a bully, but obviously I've got some things I needed to work on, which I'm glad I have. Then the next day, we're on January 5th now. And I was just writing down like how I feel, my problems and solutions. My plan for 25K. I've remade this a couple times now. SoFi, did my first financial statement on them with the balance sheet, income statement, all that. Reading financial statements. Ooh, this is actually, I spent like an hour on this. The formulas of how to do all this stuff. What it all meant. I actually still look back at this sometimes. And next day, we're on January 6th now. Options. I was just learning more into the options. Obviously something that I really want to do, but I can't now until 90 more days once I'm already 18. But once I'm 18, I'm also going to start sports betting too on the side. January 7th, next day now. Sorry about that. I had to go eat some food. But next day now, right where I left off. What can I improve today? Financial literacy, staying focused, shake off distractions, mindset and thoughts. Something I still could definitely learn about. Especially staying focused and shaking off distractions in my mind and my thoughts. Financial literacy, I'm all right there. I've improved. And AMD, I was just doing some financial statements, and then we started technical analysis. This took me a while. This is page 1 of technical analysis. You'll see more later because I took a couple days off. Basically, time frames, support and resistance, relative strength index, MACD, implied velocity. I don't even know. Price action, all-time high, support, resistance, trend line, breakout, formation, long short position, confirmation bounce, trading volume. That's a 2-page one right there about it. There's more to come though. Fundamental analysis, that's more like the financial side of it, like balance sheet, income statement, cash flow. Then I wrote down like the P ratio, ROA ratio, cash flow ratio. And that was that for today. Or the day. Now we're on Jan 8th now. And I didn't do anything other than journal. Let me see what I wrote down on it. So I did do stuff, but I didn't write anything down, like anything like that. Then January 9th. Let's see. First, we did not do anything. Wait, did I journal? Oh yeah, I did. I think my journal. Okay, so I think my journal, I named it self-reflection because this is where I was kind of transferring it from self-reflection from journaling. January 10th. And it was a pretty short one, but I put down like visualize what I want, believe I have it, act like I have it, ask myself what millionaire me is doing, deep thoughts on what I would desire. I think this was in the morning, January 10th, before I went to school. Then my 2-year outlook, which is in 2 years from now, I'm gonna have a $500,000 paper asset portfolio. I'll own a duplex and rent both sides. I'll own a McLaren 570S and a CLS 63 AMG. I'm getting that CLS 63 AMG before 2026. I promise you that. I will be making $30K per month, consistently increasing. That's my goal for within 2 years. Oh, sorry about that. My goal for 2 years is kind of just make $30K a month and just keep increasing from real estate, paper assets, just everything. I will be free to do what I want when I want. I mean, I'm still going to be working a lot, but I'm going to have a more flexible schedule. I will create a corporation with my real estate rental properties. That I will do too. And I started the 2-year plan. That was the 2-year outlook. This is the 2-year plan, which is start option trading and ladder up my portfolio. So basically, put in like $1,000, option trade it, try to make it like 5,000, and then once I do that, I'm gonna start doing the 10% rule where you only put 10% of that in. So I'm gonna do 500, then ladder that up, ladder, 10% of my cash available for power or whatever, cash purchasing power, and then basically just portfolio build up from options trading. And then I'm gonna buy shares in the hundreds, not options, actual shares flat out in the hundreds where I own them. And I'm not gonna say the rest of the plan because I'm keeping that private until it works. Then I wrote down my drive. That took a little bit, and you can see I favorited some of them. We'll see that later. Changing, January 10th. So this is all within January 10th still. And then it was just what I need to change and how I feel about them. Some of the things I need to change is publicly speaking. Speaking to new people in fear of being awkward. Those are things that, if you know me, I'm kind of known for that. I'm pretty quiet in public. And yeah, but I've actually been doing pretty good with that. I've been speaking a lot more to new people, like in school. I talk to new people all the time. And really, I don't know what I was so scared of. I still have a way to go, but like, it's not even embarrassing myself. Like, I don't care about embarrassing myself. I'll be cringy on purpose, like in school. But I just don't like the fact that I'm awkward. That's something that I have been working on a little bit. And then this book up there, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I believe that mentions part of that. Then my January 10th journal. So yeah, this is my journal for the end of the day. And now technical analysis, the third part of it. This one was pretty short. It was Wix, and that was it. Volatility, that's what it was. I just figured it out. And that was it for... I did that in the morning, January 11th, because then this is my journal for that day. It's going to be a long video. It's kind of just a catch-up video where I've been at. January 12th, another thing, it was half filled my journal, so that means I probably didn't do a whole lot. I try to fill out the whole page normally. Then the gap of me now, and then rich me. I put a gap in there. Rich me has great social and conversational skills. I actually have been doing pretty well at that because I pretend that I'm already rich. Rich me wakes up early every day. Have been doing that. Rich me fights resistance in my mind, and by that I mean, like, say you're about to hit like a one last set before you leave, and you're like, no, I don't really want to do that in the gym, of course. You're like, no, I don't know if I should even do that. Let's just go. Like fighting resistance in your mind, like, no, I came here to do this. I'm gonna do that. Rich me has full management over my consumption, like on the internet. I have been doing very well with that, actually. Only really watching videos that inspire me and educate me. Have an hour and a half on TikTok and Instagram combined. I never really even wasted it all up either. Rich me is surrounded by like-minded people. Somewhat right now, but not really. I'm kind of just by myself here. And then my cousin, who I know is going to be watching this video, but I'm just going to be flat out. I feel like he should be, or I gave him a book, but he doesn't really have the access to what I have with all these books. But I feel like once he reads Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's what really set me off. Once he reads that, I feel like he's going to be more on the investing side, because right now he's like a gambler and reseller, but it hasn't worked out for him yet. But because that's the one person that I want to kind of keep in my life, because we've known each other for so long. That's my best friend, that's my cousin, and I know that we both have the same goals in life, or not the same exact goals, but the same relative goals. So I'm going to try to push him towards those as well. Rich me does not procrastinate important things. Like working out, I don't sit there in between sets and just sit on my phone for 10 minutes, which I actually still do, which I need to fix. Rich me is not lazy. I haven't been very lazy lately, which I'm proud of. Been praying about that too. Rich me invest my time into educating myself. That's the main thing I've been doing a lot lately, which I'm going to read after I post this video too, or while it's uploading. Then I have change as soon as possible. It was just things I need to change. which is just being comfortable. Then Rich Dad's analyzation. This was how he analyzes stuff. So I've been adding these in there too. Positive mental attitude diet. Basically just going on a positive attitude diet. And then that was it for that day. January 13th, well, that was, I don't know. 3 things I will do better today. And then I actually did do all these, which was fight resistance in my current mind, work on facing my fears of talking, work out to the max, which I did do all those. And then some quotes I just threw down on the paper. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Either way, you're right. And then nothing changes if nothing changes, because those stuck with me, so I wrote them down. Now the next day, I wrote down my problems and then some solutions to those problems, my drive and desires, and now some more technical analysis, which is more into the RSI, average moving price, and I think that was it for that. That was it for that day. And that was it for that day, just the journal. Now we're on to January 17th, I believe. This is positive impulse. Think positive of what I want. Many repetitions of positive thoughts daily. Write down positive thoughts and what I want. Read them aloud many times daily. That was something from this book right here. Think and Grow Rich. Good book, just, I think I got the wrong copy of it because my words are weird. And it's like written like I'm a pilgrim. It's just weird words. And then I did do this, so I wrote down some positive thoughts. And then I wrote down what's holding me back, such as distractions, my time management, and my laziness. Or not even laziness, I should have put, and I will put, ambition. Like some days I just want to lay in bed, or I just, not even lay in bed. I don't like laying in bed. Some days I just want to sit back and not do much. I don't have the spark to get up and do it. And now, January 18th now. I wrote a morning reflection. I didn't do that a whole lot, but I did it this morning too. Just how I feel about the day, how I feel it's gonna go. And then I didn't do anything else except my journal of how it actually went, which was a change. January 19th, today I did absolutely nothing. I didn't read or learn anything. All I did was waste time. This is when I was at my cousin's house. This was Sunday, I believe. I did not do a single thing all day. Didn't even read. Then January 20th, so yesterday, I read for a couple hours. And then when I got home, I'm not gonna read this whole thing right now, but basically I just read for a while, so it wasn't a bad day. Now we're on to today, where I did my morning reflection. And yeah, then we're gonna do my journal a little later and probably write down some stuff. But that's basically what's been going on, where I've been. I've still been staying consistent every single day, except January 19th. That was kind of like an odd day. I still journaled though, but been waking up early, been doing everything. Actually, let me go to my notes right now. Why is my notes not on the home screen? On my laptop. I had it on the home thing, but I guess it's not now. Let me put it back there. Okay. I did read a little, did work out, did eat healthy food. So basically what I've been doing when I wake up is tell myself what I will work on, and that, oh my gosh, I can't speak right now. Tell myself what I will work on today and that I can do it. 25 push-ups as soon as I wake up. Drink a bottle of water before school. Get dressed, brush my teeth, and wash my face, make my bed and pray. These aren't in any order, they get mixed up when I check them off. Then priorities before school, morning self-reflection, read a little, do technical analysis on DGT. That was today's. This is like, I change them daily too. And then eat healthy breakfast. I've been doing pretty well with healthy food too, which I'm proud of. And then priorities for the day, devote 10 minutes into thinking deeply what I want, start coming up with ways to make 25K, read some, make a YouTube video, post a TikTok, catch up on market videos, eat healthy food, work out, purchase some more SoFi and read a little, which I have done. Eat healthy food, work out, purchase some more SoFi and read a little. And then I'm gonna read some more. make this YouTube video. I'll post to TikTok. I'll finish off. I have 2 videos to watch, about an hour long, of the market videos. And then I'll start thinking of ways to make... Actually, I'll do the deep thinking before I write down the ways, because I could come up with something. But that's basically what's been going on. I've still been staying consistent, just haven't had much to post about, really. I was really waiting on the options thing, but that kind of blew off, and now I figured I'd let you guys know, and I'm going to start posting probably every couple days or at least once a week. But thank you for watching if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video.